Hey, it's me, Clestar, and in this video, I'm going over the best and the worst things about Black Ops 4 Zombies, along with some things I feel kinda neutral about. And the way this video will work is that I will have 3 things listed for each of the best things, the worst things, and the things I'm most neutral about in Black Ops 4 Zombies. And even though this is formatted as a ranking, these features aren't listed in any particular order. And just to clarify, when I say things, I'm just talking about the game mechanics and features that have been added into Black Ops 4. So for example, getting weapons out of the mystery box is such a great thing in Black Ops 4, but it's already such a staple in the other previous games, so it won't be included in this list. And then one last thing is that nothing in this list will be map specific. So again, for example, the fire on 9 can be very annoying and I really don't like it, but it's just a map feature, not a game mechanic. So again, won't be included on any of these lists. So now that the rules of this video should be pretty clear, please tell me in the comments below your opinion of the best, worst, and maybe the most middle ground things in Black Ops 4. And then you can also tell me why I'm so wrong about my own opinions. But let's go for 343 likes and 13 dislikes on this video. As long as you truly believe, I think this is achievable. So with that, let's get into this! Number 3, best. Before I get into the best things, I've just got to reiterate from my intro that a lot of things that are good in Black Ops 4 Zombies are things that are also good about all the other Zombies games. So for that reason, it was actually kinda quite hard to come up with 3 of the best things. But with that in mind, one of the best things about Black Ops 4 is custom mutations. Now you have so many different various ways of playing the game. You can give yourself 50,000 points, you can give yourself more health, more self-revives, have every box location open at all times, and the list just goes on and on. You can make the game as easy or hard as you ever want it to be, except the only thing missing is the ability to rank while in custom mutations. And this is the only reason why I, along with a lot of many other people, don't play in custom mutations very often. We just want to level up. And okay, I understand. You might be thinking, well, if you could level up in custom mutations, it would be way too easy to level up. And I completely agree with you, but here's what I was thinking. Instead of just not allowing you to level up, Treyarch can make it so that the easier you make the game for yourself, the slower the rate you level up at. So for example, if you give yourself an extra self-revive, maybe you level up 10% slower than you would regularly. And then if you make the game harder, maybe you can level up faster? I don't know, I think that'd be a really cool thing that Treyarch could do to make this game even better. But custom mutations is already great the way it is. I mean, there's never any harm in adding an option to the game. Number 3, neutral. As you all know, Gobblegun in Black Ops 3 was very overpowered, and I mean very overpowered. I mean, look at this gameplay. I have a Gobblegun that literally prevents me from dying. So in Black Ops 4, Treyarch went ahead to try to make the game a bit more challenging. There are now these things called elixirs that are kinda just like Gobbleguns, but not nearly as good. I mean, wall power is a rare mega in Black Ops 3, which is about mid-tier for that game, where in Black Ops 4, wall power is an epic, which is a top tier elixir. It does make sense why they made this change, but personally, I prefer the Gobblegums, and I get it. Gobblegums made Black Ops 3 very easy, which I know is the reason why many people might not like the Gobblegums. Except the thing is, Gobblegums are just an option. You don't have to use the overpowered Gobblegums if you don't want to. People who like the game easy could just make it easy with Gobblegums, but people who prefer the game more difficult cannot use those Gobblegums. And that can't really be said about elixirs. There's nothing wrong with elixirs at all, I just prefer the Gobblegums, which is why it's on the neutral side of this list. Number 3, worst. So it's the end of the round. You need to find some parts to build the shield, or you're trying to find Pack-a-Punch wherever it is on the map. But then all of a sudden, the zombie you've been saving just sporadically dies, ending the round. Oof. Ooh. I hate this so much. One of the most annoying things in zombies. So once the last zombie of a round spawns, after about 10 minutes, the zombies that are spawned inside the map will just decide, you know what? It's not worth it. So they just die. It used to be 5 minutes, which sucked even more, but 10 minutes, it still sucks. Why did the zombies even have to die out at all? If I wanted to end the round, I would just kill the zombies myself. This was one of the things I absolutely hated in Black Ops 2, but at least in Black Ops 2, as long as you didn't put any damage into the zombie, you'd keep that zombie alive as long as you want. But in Black Ops 4, that doesn't even matter. The zombie will just die no matter what you do. This seriously makes the game less enjoyable. Number 2, best. The Easter eggs in this game are actually very difficult compared to in the other games. And that's why I've never completed it or attempted it or anything, because I'm really bad at Black Ops 4 for some reason. But the cutscenes in the end make it all worth it. I really don't know too much about the storyline, so I'm not going to pretend like I know anything, but watching the cutscenes are so epic, most notably Blood of the Dead, but all of them are so good. You can tell by the length and the detail in each of these cutscenes that they put so much more effort in these ending cutscenes than they ever did in any previous game. Number 2. Neutral. As you all may know, Juggernog was taken out of Black Ops 4 and Quick Revive doesn't work the way it did before. But instead of Jug, you just get more health to begin with. You get 200 health, which is 4 zombie hits instead of just 2 or 3 from the other games. And instead of Quick Revive, there are these things called self-revives that just revive you anyways. And the thing that's great about this is that with the old system, Jug and Quick Revive, which are essential perks if you're playing solo, take up 2 of the 4 perk slots you're allowed. But in Black Ops 4, they're already built-in features, so they don't take up any perk slots. Now here's the thing I don't really like about this new system. So you have to preset your 4 perks before the game, and those are the 4 perks you're stuck with for the entire game. Okay, now I understand, secret sauce can be used to get other perks that aren't spawned into the map, but still, I don't like this. And the other thing is that in older games, there would be ways to somehow get more than 4 perks by either completing an Easter egg or some other different way. But nope, not in this game. You were restricted to the 4 perks no matter what you do. Overall, I like this new perk system, but I prefer the old one better. Number 2. Worst. Imagine this. You are on a high round, striving to have the greatest game of zombies there ever was. And then this happens. There's seriously nothing you can do about it. It just happens whenever it wants to. Treyarch said they're trying to fix this problem, so maybe by the time you see this video, it's already fixed and there's nothing to worry about. But for right now, for the time I'm making this video, it's a huge problem. Number 1. Best. So you're playing a game of zombies with a friend. You get the first wonder weapon out of the box while your friend is just struggling to get a good weapon. And then all of a sudden, after all the attempts your friend has just had, can't get any good weapons. You hit the box once and get the other best weapon in the game. But you want your friend to have it so that they can survive in the high rounds with you. If only there was some way to give that weapon to your teammate. Well, in Black Ops 4, you can do that. All you have to do is press a button and suddenly your teammate has the ability to pick up that weapon. This feature is something I've wanted since I first started playing zombies, and my wishes have finally come true. Number 1. Neutral. Just like Gobblegums, Double Pack Punch in Black Ops 3 is also extremely overpowered. All you do is pack punch your weapon for 5,000 points, then spend another 2,500 points to get an elemental ability that will carry you to an infinite number of rounds. But in Black Ops 4, it's not that easy. You pack punch your weapon for 5,000 points as always, then you put it in again for 2,500 points to increase your damage by 25%. And you can do this up to 4 times to ultimately double the amount of damage overall, which is very similar to Double Tap 2.0, which y'all know is not on this game. Except the elemental ability is very weak compared to in Black Ops 3, which isn't a problem. I just find the one in Black Ops 3 to be more fun to use since you can advance through the rounds more quickly. And really, I don't have a problem with how OP the Black Ops 3 Double Pack Punch is. I just think they should make it much harder to obtain. So maybe if you had to spend another 10,000 points to get it, I think that would be fair. But overall, I really don't have much to complain about with this pack punch system. Number 1. Worst. One of the worst things in this game has to be the absolute abundance of zombie bosses that spawn per round. Once you get to about round 7 or 8, there will be these elemental guys, and then there will be these big fire guys, then this big spider guy, then these other big guys who are playing 9, and then these dogs who are playing Classifier Blood of the Dead and Brutus. There's so many of them. It is absolutely ridiculous. I can't take a left turn without another zombie boss being spawned right in front of my face. And I'm fine with these zombie bosses existing and being in the game, but they spawn in way too often. I mean, seriously, I just want to play zombies. I understand there's custom mutations to fix this, but remember, you can't rank up in custom mutations. I mean, for some people, ranking up doesn't even matter, but for others, it's a part of the fun of playing a lot of this game. So whether you agree with this list or not, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And what is your opinion for the worst and best things in Black Ops 4? I'd really like to know. And then also tell me, what type of videos do you want to see me make? Should I be making Black Ops 4 videos? Should I go back to older zombies games? Or should I just try playing games that are completely outside of zombies? Just let me know in the comments. I'll try to read every single one of your comments. And if you aren't already subscribed to me, then subscribe to me if you want some more juicy content. And if you don't follow me on Twitter at TheClayStar, I really don't know what you're doing to yourself. You're depriving yourself from a life full of happiness. It's just sad that you'd pass up this opportunity to not follow me on Twitter at TheClayStar. And then also follow me on Twitch at Claystar, Claystar with 2 R's. I haven't streamed there in a while, but I will someday. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I'll try. And then, put put those notifications on if you want to be the first person at my video, because I want to see you be the first person at my video. You can do it, because here's the thing. All of you here right now who are listening to me and went through this whole video just for this one part, you are all real ones, but only the really real ones will be there right when I upload my video. And remember, we're going for 343 likes and 13 dislikes on this video. And if we could do that, then that will be well appreciated. But with that, I'll see you in the next video!